Okay, so we're team 4 from health health record management, and this is our team who contributed to this project. So myself, Gustavo, Kito, Evan, and Gayathri. So let's continue to the next slide, please. These were our requirements, and the check marks are the ones we were able to accomplish. And yeah, so let's so just to start out, the first thing we completed was I'm the one who worked on with Django to create the user patient registration, and we also use we used Django because of the role-based access features that it comes with. So it's a lot easy. It's easy for an admin to come in and make changes to, like, for example, make changes to patients, treatments, stuff like that globally. And everything comes with security, which was all about. And we all deployed all of our instances on Heroku. Just some of the three requirements. We will talk about that later for future work.
So when we started with this project, so we had a vision like how our product must look like, and so we pretty much came up with this block diagram. So how we have to, develop or design our flows, and so this is where we have ended up right now. So as you can see, we have the user interface pages, and we have listed all the pages that we have done few, but we have missed some. And so as you can see, the modules, the main module is like the Django authentication or the authorization module that helps you log in or sign up. Then we have the data fetcher. So basically that's for populating data into the UI. So that's kind of unfinished module. So I think we have just kept it for the future work because we had some timeline issues. After that, we have the scheduling manager. So this is for scheduling appointments. So basically, this will refer to the MongoDB collections that we have given here. And so from the front end, the patient will be helped by a chatbot that will help scheduling appointments for the patient. So we have so our use case is like this. So we have taken like a patient and a doctor will be mapped. So for example, since it's going to be a therapy, one patient will be assigned a doctor, and the appointments will be recurring with that doctor for that particular illness. So based on that, we have designed a scheduling manager component. And for the, as you can see, we in our product we have for choosing what kind of a database that we should use. We have carefully picked, for example, we have picked MySQL database with Django. And also we have taken, for the ease of work, we have taken MongoDB, which is a NoSQL database for the rest of the modules. Let me just go over the tools and the languages that we use, or the framework that we used. For the front end, React was used. For the Django, I think as you can see, the authentication or the authorization module used Django. And the data fetcher and the scheduling manager, pretty much we have designed using Node.js, basically Express. Also one point to note is that we are trying to give more importance to security here. So basically our APIs are secure with the JWT token that's being returned from the Django authentication module whenever a user logs in, and using which the verification will be done with the various API endpoints. Even though we have completed the work, we are planning to further work on it and perfect our solution. So for example, we have some unfinished modules, and we need to integrate some front end and back end stuff for the doctor and patient's treatments. Apart from that, we have to design a profile page for doctor and patient, wherein when a patient logs in, he or she will be able to see their own details, like history of their appointments and treatments. For the same as well, they can also view the doctor's profile as well. So they're gonna, if they are they've been mapped with the doctor, then they can view the doctor's availability and so on and so forth. Next, we also want to give we want to perfect the admin page that was designed as part of the authentication module. We want to work on the use cases for that as well. Then fourth, we mentioned the scheduling manager in the previous slide. So this is intertwined with that. So for now, we just have a very minimal prototype, but we want to perfect this SMS confirmation using a proper SMS API. For now, we have used the Twilio API. Next is, so basically the final goal or the vision is to get a production ready solution using a Heroku with proper security and encrypted data, especially since this is going to be a medical data. So for now, it's in staging, and we are also like we're planning to include the CI/CD and pipelines, because whenever we do any Git pushes, I think the service has to get updated as such. So this is what we have, and over to Kito. He'll be walking us through our product, like what we have to show you guys. Thank you.
So this is our page. Our landing pages is. We have signed in and we have signed up. So let's go straight into it. Let's say your first user. Go ahead and sign up, and go ahead and create an account. There you go. And as you can see, it's also like display like your name as well. Let's say you want to make the appointment, right? In order to do that, you must have the assigned doctors. So if you don't, and let's say you click on chatbot, right? It will know, right? It will know whether or not you have the doctors. So in this case, you don't have a doctor. So it tells you to contact this phone number to actually schedule your first appointment. And the admin will have to add the patients manually. Now let's sign out of the my accounts and sign out to an account that actually have the appointment, right? Well, what do we see there? So I have patient ones here. There you go. Okay. So let's see if we can schedule any appointment here. Looks like this one already have an appointment. And in order to see your appointment, we just have to go to calendars. So if you click on calendars right here, yep, there you go. The patient one at 11 o'clock. So this is where a user or patients can actually come and see their calendar if they have one already. Now let's go ahead and, if you don't, you're trying to make an appointment, right? So let's see, patient 5, no. Okay, now let's look at it. Ooh, looks like it's fetching the data. So the assigned doctors is John Doe, and this is actually fetching from our backend, right? The availability of their specific doctors. Let's say I want to choose 9 a.m., right? Let's do that one. There you go. This is making a call to actually create the appointments on backend. Okay, there you go. So now you have the appointment for that specific day. So yeah, I'll get to it. Let's go to admin, right? So, oops, change the password. Nope. All right. So if you're an admin, you'll be directed here and actually see all the schedules. So you can see every patient's schedules here. So this is still in work in progress. But this is what the admin should see. Evan, do you want to go to your treatment?
Yeah, I'll take over the treatment.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go to treatments. There you go.
So right now, all of this is only front end. We haven't really integrated the treatments page with the back end, but we've implemented these like rectangles of the treatments with the Bootstrap grid system, and we also hope to implement a search function to search through your treatments later. And also in the future, we probably we're gonna add another one of those boxes for doctors to add their own new treatments for patients into, and that's basically what we're gonna be working on in the future.
And that should conclude our demo. Thank you.